going to show you how to make some minor adjustments on your Seydel Diatonic using the Seydel setup tool. And this is really simple. And you don't have to use the actual tool. You can use a small flat bladed screwdriver or a needle if that's all you have. But essentially what you're going to do is you're just going to use the point, and in this case we're going to be working on the blow reed, which blow reeds first, and you're just going to use the point. You're just going to mash down on the reed just like that. I'm going to bring it up a little bit closer so you can see when I do it, but you're just going to mash down, and then it kind of helps to go up and down the reed like that some, and you probably will find that you have to press a little bit more at the base of the reed. If you press too far, you're actually going to go down to the bottom plate, and so sometimes you want to actually press a little bit closer to the rivet, and so pretty simple, just like that. And sometimes you may find that you go too far, and actually that's not a big deal. If you find that you go too far and you want to close that gap, just bring that reed up just like that and just press it up, and it's really that simple. But once you've made your adjustment, a good way to test it. Now, in this particular instance, the customer is complaining that the notes are choking up on him. And what that basically means is that when he's playing, the reed is locking up or rising up into the plate, and then when it does that, it freezes in position and there's no sound. And so the way we prevent that is we open the gap so that more air can pass through the reed, and that prevents that choking. But if we go too far, some players will complain that the harmonica will feel leaky or airy, or the tones might be less clear. So there is a sweet spot here, and that sweet spot is going to be different for everyone. And I'm going to put out more videos on this, so this is not going to be the only one on this topic. But you'll see I'm pressing down on those reeds like that, and it takes a little tenacity. I mean, you may have to do this 3 or 4 times, and you may notice that it doesn't help at all, and you have to go back and do it. These stainless steel reeds are strong, and they have a tendency to want to come back into their previous position. And that's a good thing, except when we're trying to make an adjustment. So anyhow, this is a simple way to do it, and I'm going to test this. So in this particular instance, I'm kind of concerned about the 5 reed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see that particular reed seems to have a very narrow gap, seems to be sitting up in the plate. And a good way to test this on the blow side is to start on, let's say in this case, the 6 reed, blow, and then shift over to the 5 with one continuous stream. So I'll do that now. And actually, it looks like it works pretty well. All right, so I was able to get that to choke a little bit on the 6. So what I was doing there was starting at the right and going, from the right of the harmonica to the left, and I was actually able to get that 6 to choke a little bit. And I know this particular player plays, fast Irish fiddle songs and stuff like that, and it is common. Players like that will want a harmonica that doesn't choke up. Of course, one thing that contributes to that is moisture and dirt that gets in there, so you want to keep it as dry as possible. Now on the draw side, it's basically the same principle. It's just a little bit easier on the draw side, and that's it's because you can go as far as you want in terms of opening that reed. So once again, I'm going to put out more videos on this, But this is just kind of the way I do it. Right there to open up the draw reeds a little bit, and you can kind of bend those things. You can bend those things back pretty far to get them to open up. Anyhow, I hope that helps. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Greg Jones, 1623 Custom Harmonicas.